Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Inside Pokemon Switch, or in this case Inside Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. And we know you have come here for the review of the Pokeball Plus.
This is an exclusive Pokeball.
Trust us. This is not the Pokeball Plus.
Trust us.
Just for clarification, this is just a Pokeball to illustrate our point. Because the demo was very, very strict. Because there was a demo,
super strict,
but it was super strict.
It was incredibly strict. They wouldn't let us capture any footage, let us take any photos or anything. Granted, nothing that's not on the treehouse already. So we're going to be showing some treehouse footage while we talk about this.
Exactly.
So yeah.
So you will essentially just see the footage from the press conference earlier this month and the trailer plus the treehouse, because we unfortunately have no footage, and so has nobody else essentially outside of Nintendo and the Pokemon Company. So what we can say about the demo was that it was rather lackluster. It was
lackluster.
Based in one area, the Viridian Forest.
You could beat the demo in less than 5 minutes, essentially.
And I think that was also part of the point. They didn't want us to play too long. They just showed basics like how to capture Pokemons in the game, and also how to battle, but in very simple manner, because you were way too OP compared to your opponents.
That's for sure.
Because
it was, what were you saying?
In the demo we had 6 Pokemon.
Yeah.
And the opponents had like 1.
Yeah.
Which had like level 5 or 6, and your Pokemon were like level 9.
Yeah.
So there was not a fair competition.
They really just wanted to demonstrate how different battles are and how catching Pokemon is. That's essentially how.
Pretty much, they just wanted to show off how the Pokeball Plus works.
Yes, exactly. Because we were offered to play with the Joy-Con or the Pokeball Plus, and of course, we already know what the Joy-Con feels like. Let's go with the Pokeball Plus. You're essentially the little. Let's use this for example. Little nub in the middle right here was the analog stick. You would hold it like this, and also acted as an A button as well. So you would confirm there's a B button on the top, and that's pretty much about it. Very simple design. Yeah,
it's a very simple design. It's just the analog stick, which is essentially the Pokemon button on the Pokeball, and then you have a button at the top, which is the B button, as was previously mentioned, and the big features, of course, that you can put the Pokemon into it from the Pokedex, and then shake it and listen to whatever is inside. Like here we have a little Pikachu.
Well, this is clearly should have been the Eevee, but whatever.
So yeah, it's been demonstrated many times. And what would you say, for $50, is this a good option?
Is it 50? I thought it was 40.
It's 50.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it's 40.
It's confirmed as 50.
I will look this up and prove you wrong later on.
I know it's 50, and
but it's right up here, proving you wrong right now.
I think I'm right.
No, I hate you.
So no, it's a very simple addition, but
the build quality is very good.
Oh yeah,
it's extremely good.
I think there's a good reason for it.
How come?
Because one, there's a strap here, obviously, because they don't want you to throw this. Because
you're literally going to be throwing the Pokeball.
You don't want to throw this Pokeball on essentially your TV.
Yeah, Wii days all over again.
Exactly, and also there's always the danger of that children will just pick it up. Oh, a real Pokeball! Let me just throw this thing, and yeah, we all know what the.
Really, guys?
So the Pokeball Plus, I would say so far definitely enhanced the gameplay. It will give a good sense of immersion, because you'll be playing with one Joy-Con anyway.
Yes, exactly. Why would you play with the Pro Controller?
Yeah.
Like, really?
And how cool isn't it to play with a Pokeball, by the way? Because we have more and more Switch games that will be playable with one Joy-Con, and that's one thing I really enjoyed about this. It's the emphasis on games that are just going to be playable with one Joy-Con. We have Super Mario Party, we have Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee.
Yes.
And I think that Pokeball Plus is a perfect fit among all of this. It's a very simple controller, but technically it's a very sophisticated piece of hardware.
Yeah, it doesn't feel cheap at all, like that thing we're using as an example. Build quality is very tough, definitely designed to be accidentally thrown. But seriously, guys, put on a wrist strap. What's wrong with you? You're literally throwing things in the game. But yeah, other than a very weak demo that I don't think demonstrated just how unique this Pokemon game is, I feel like the Let's Go is obviously going to be a hit. It's going to sell a lot before on Black Friday as well.
Oh, yeah.
Sell a ton of Switches.
Totally.
But this demo admittedly did not get me very hyped for the game.
Well, personally, I think that they just showed up the wrong area and also in the wrong manner. I would have preferred to just start at the beginning, because already in the reveal trailer of Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, we got to see Pallet Town, which is the starting town in Kanto. And we saw Professor Oak, we saw the lab, so why don't just have the demo based here? Everyone would get nostalgic about it, everyone would love it. We start with our Pokemon on level 3, and then we start just catching them as we advance and move on. Instead we just got this build where you were way too OP compared to your opponents, and you had no sense of connectivity to your Pokemon. One thing I really enjoy about this demo is that it really showcased well how the Pokemon are tailing you. You can even, at all times, you obviously have either Pikachu or Eevee on either your head or your shoulder, but you also have the Pokemon of your selection that is tailing you. And you can also talk to that Pokemon based on its mood, and it will tell your mood and so on. And you have the possibility to pet Pokemon, and also the Pokedex is very sophisticated.
It's very sophisticated. I like it a lot.
And I felt like the treehouse showed off, of course, more because we were not allowed to do much in this demo. We saw they were getting to the first gym battle against Brock.
Yeah.
He was back, and one of the points they brought.
Brock is back!
Brock is back, and he is once again a rock type gym leader.
I mean, his name is Brock.
Yeah,
very subtle Pokemon riders.
It wasn't very creative, but at least you know what type of Pokemon he has and wields in battle. And what I would say that is that what they showed at the treehouse was much more exciting.
It was much more
They
exciting.
showed more battles, they showed more of the core overworld gameplay, they showed Pokepark, how to import Pokemon Go Pokemon and then use them in the game. Obviously, it will be midway in the game because otherwise it would completely break the game.
Yeah, it will.
Having like a level 50 Kyogre coming in or maybe even level 100 Kyogre coming in, that would completely break the game.
Exactly.
And I just hope, personally, I hope there will be some grinding in this game. Because
there will be.
The first generation Pokemon was notorious for unfair rivals and the need to constantly grind and improve your skills. So leveling up is obviously, since you don't battle wild Pokemon, it happens automatically as you catch Pokemon, and of course after you battle trainers. So every Pokemon that is in your set at that crew at that point is leveled up. Which is, I know that might be a little bit controversial, but at least that way you avoid that you have one Pokemon that is way OP compared to the rest of the deck, and when that thing is knocked out, it's just like, okay, I'm lost, essentially.
I mean, I'm new to Pokemon, so all this you're telling me is like...
Yeah. And before we end, I wanted also to bring up one other feature that was highlighted during the treehouse, and that is the sales.
What was it called?
Trading of Pokemon, which is a tradition, has been a tradition since we had the Game Boy Link cables for the first generation, and Pokemon Yellow was a perfect example of that. And that is, of course, returning, so you will be able then to trade Pokemon between friends based on, well, whatever preference and so on. Since we have two versions, it's a way of doing it. But in the demo we have both Pikachu and Eevee, and you can obviously catch that Pokemon also later. So we hope that there will be a new demo. Personally, we hope there will be a new demo build.
Probably, I don't know.
Yeah.
It will be. Like, they won't be really... I don't want them to release it to the public to like data mine the hell out of it.
But I guess the Pokeball Plus and this demo will probably be playable
in
at Gamescom. Yeah, and Gamescom probably.
That would make sense.
The other big game convention this time in Europe. So
all I'm saying is when the Switch finally gets Dark Souls Remastered, I want to see people play it like that. Like, the challenge themselves, that would just be insane.
Oh yeah, just like beating Dark Souls with a Pokeball Plus.
Since there's only two buttons though, you probably have to like do two of them at a time, but you know.
Yeah, and then you can shake it as...
It might not actually be possible at all, but I'd love to see someone at least try.
That is just to appeal to kids and to soy boys like us.
Oh my god, shout out to PewDiePie calling us soy boys, that was great. But
we made it into PewDiePie.
We made it into PewDiePie. Thank you so much, everybody, for your support. We love you so much. Thank you for making us soy boys. And what does that mean?
The line for Pokemon was very long at E3, but you got a little, like, the same scale plushie of the Pokeball Plus with you. If you were willing to stand for 2 to 3 hours.
Was it worth it, guys? It wasn't worth it.
It wasn't worth it.
You didn't miss much.
But we are still excited for Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, and we hope to see more trailers and more details.
Which we will.
soon.
Yeah, shout out to our patrons before we go, including royal producer Kenyatta Ali. Thank you guys so much. If you want to know more, visit patreon.com/commonrealm.
And if you like this video, of course, make sure to like this video. And if you want to listen to more Nintendo Switch videos, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and of course Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee, and Pokemon Switch, then you are at the right place on Wolf Realm. So make sure to click that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you get our videos and are notified.
All right, we'll see you guys later.
See you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.